now my privilege to introduce our valedictorian, Daniel Robert. Daniel has a 5.47 HPA and will be attending Duke University, and he will be double majoring in economics and public policy. Daniel?
Good afternoon, teachers, staff, parents, obligated siblings, extended family members, and of course, the Wellington High School class of 2025. Before anything else, while I do owe thanks to more people than I could name today, I'd like to take a moment to recognize some truly incredible ones. First, Mr. Monty, after 40 years of high school, congrats on finally graduating. The math teacher who I couldn't have gained all my knowledge and skills without, Ms. Toussaint. And the coach, advisor, and mentor that provided me with more opportunities than I can count, Ms. Bareka. And going back even further, even before the days of Ms. Frizzle from the Magic School Bus and Bill Nye the Science Guy, there are a few more teachers that I'd like to express gratitude for. First, my dog Oliver, who reminds me every day how loved I am. Oliver, I love you too. My dad, who is the source of so much of the wisdom I carry and who's made every summer unforgettable with our roller coaster rides. My mom, who used to tell me that back in high school, she was just an average student who got average grades and had an average life. But through her, I've learned that even if you think you're just average, you are absolutely more than that. All 680 of you have some special qualities that can make you stand out in what you do. That's why I truly wish I could have had a class or eaten lunch with all of you, because I know I would have seen those qualities. And lastly, the one who pretended to be my school teacher through my whole childhood, my sister. 3 years ago this month, after she walked this very stage, we got back in the car to head home, and she turned to me and said, "I'm calling it now. 3 years from now, you'll be valedictorian." And although she did teach me how to read, write, and do math, one of the most unforgettable lessons she ever taught me was one about privilege. I know this might not be what you expected to hear from me today, but this is a lesson that I would consider essential to becoming a passionate, empathetic, and engaged member of society. And it would be an honor if this is the final thing you can learn after 13 years in school. One thing that's really stood out to me is that I didn't have to work a job after school to support my family. I didn't have to care for younger siblings every evening. I had the time and space to dedicate myself fully to academics, and that made a difference. But that's not the full picture of this graduating class. Many of you balanced school with jobs, sports, caretaking, or personal challenges that I never faced. In many ways, your path here was harder than mine. And when you think about what's really worth stressing over, please don't get caught up over the small things. Like that time sophomore year when I ran into a wall outside the media center and had a broken arm for the next few weeks. Love you, Patrick. It felt like a big deal, but really was just a hiccup in comparison to the adversity that some of us have and will continue to overcome. Now, I won't keep you much longer, but here's what I'll leave you with. All the greatest things that you'll do in life, you'll be nervous before you do them. And while you will all make mistakes, don't get me started on what happened to my Wordle streak last week. Failing is different from failure. So show up, seize every opportunity, and because you know you'll regret it when you don't. Thank you, and congratulations, class of 2025.
He's so awesome. As I look out on this graduating class,